Water Wars, Chapter 4, Switcheroo. Jack and I were flying over the Atlantic, and the sun had gone down. He had a bottle of scotch that he poured us each a cup from. He handed me my glass. We clinked glasses. I placed my glass down on the oak table as Jack sipped from his. "So, what's on your mind, son?" I was about to answer when Jack started to cough violently. Then he coughed up blood and fell from his seat. He was twitching out on the floor of the plane. I looked at the glass and took it below my nose. It had a sickly sweet smell to it. Cyanide. I walked over and felt Jack's non-existent pulse. Fuck. I rifled through his pockets and found his ID and wallet. I also found a silver flash drive. I flipped through his wallet and he was nobody. I couldn't find a single thing that would tell me who he worked for. Ring, ring. I stood up and reached for my phone, which was on the table. "Hello there, Andy. I see that Mr. Wade enjoyed his drink. Would you like to know what I know?" I had to think for a second. Yes, I would. Then I turned my mic off and plugged my phone into my laptop and started running a trace. I then turned my mic back on. "So why Jack?" The man chuckled. "Because he was going to kill you. Sorry, kid, just the way this line of work goes. Everyone outlives their usefulness eventually. So you owe me, but don't worry, the debt has been paid by Wade." I nodded and noticed the slightest of a muddled English accent. "So, let me guess, you're Smith?" Silence for a second. "Why, yes, I am, but don't worry, I'm on your side. That's all for now. Ta-ta." Just as he hung up, I got a ping on my laptop. He wasn't anywhere. The ping was a location, but it was also for me to follow, from Smith. It was in the Swiss Alps. Zurich, to be precise. Then Jack's radio picked up a signal. "Wait, is he dead?" I got a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. I walked into the cockpit and rooted through the closets to find a parachute. I found a black one and strapped it to my back. Then I walked out and took my glass of scotch and poured it onto controls. They sparked and the plane immediately started to speed up and went up in altitude. The controls were moving on their own. Fuck. Whoever was flying this wanted to crash the plane. I took out my silenced pistol and shot the controls a few times. Then I got my backpack and strapped it to the front of my chest. As I did that, I reached into the pocket and pulled out a 1-pound stick of C4 and pushed a detonator into it. I placed the C4 on the chair and rushed towards the cargo bay of the jet's lower levels. The door was locked, and every code I tried, so I took a few steps back and shot the control panel as the door opened. I grabbed a hold of the metal railing, and as the door fully opened, I was let go and sucked out of the plane. As I was falling through the sky, I opened the parachute as the plane was flying to the east. I then used my phone to detonate the jet. The fireball was gigantic and sure to attract attention. Fucking hell, now I'm a rogue operative. I took a hold of the parachute's controls and guided myself down toward the lighthouse that was below me and spinning.